Last time,
she's dead
lady
now.
got thrown off by. And lucky Dante's just
gonna do?
randomly.
Well, this is my kind of rain. No wonder the sky looks so funny today.
Let me go!
Let you go? But it would be a waste if you ended up as just a pretty stain.
Deep. She's Cloud. Advent like Sephiroth.
Here I am trying to help you, and you
It's the
show your
same
thanks by
scene. I've
shooting
never
me?
noticed that.
The bullets not work on Dante. Is he like Superman or something?
Whatever. Do as you
Pretty
please.
much. So that's his demon half.
So he's a demon too.
I'm beginning to think I've got rotten luck with women.
So I'm pretty sure this is the level that finally you get like the prologue. How you see like the prologue and it's like them fighting. I'm pretty sure this is the mission that it finally happens in Duel of the Demon Children. I remember last time I said the gun was called Artemis, but it's Artemis. Close enough. In my head I think Artemis just because of like 11. Not...
Or Artemis.
Yeah, I said Artemis.
Sounds the same.
But
to
then
me,
like
so I didn't-
Artemis, you know, that's
I
what I'm
didn't
saying.
notice the difference. If you hadn't said anything, I would never know.
Artemis is like the god, like the Greek like god or whatever,
Where's
like
the
Hercules,
clown guy?
and then it looks like a spaceship. Pew, pew.
Where's the clown guy? They were added into the special edition.
Huh?
The clown guy fights.
No, that was in the original game.
What, the fights against him? Like at
Yeah.
the start of the game?
At the start of the game.
Yeah. You know how you fight that clown guy at the start?
How I went into that world and fought him in
Yeah.
that arena.
I thought they added them in
Nah.
the special edition one.
I'm pretty sure that was in the original
Like
game.
he was in the original one, but you didn't get to fight him, I don't think.
I don't know. I don't remember that.
That's too
I
far
remember
away.
him fighting, but that could have been when I was playing the special
Yeah.
edition one.
Probably
And
was.
this is what it looks like. It's like a laser gun.
It's
You
Mega
can,
Man.
yeah, pretty much. And when you're in gunslinger mode, you can do like Rasengan, I think. Rasengan. And then if you do the tap thing, it does like a ring.
So what does he have, like bullets and stuff, if he's got laser technology?
Well, you had to do all 3 of the trials. Remember the trial things? And it's like you only needed to do 2, but if you done 3, you got like you get this gun as well. He just gets lots of guns. Missed everything.
That's what I'm saying, why would he use bullets if he has laser technology? Isn't that better than bullets?
His guns are strong, unlimited ammo. Hopefully this is the right way. Spark up! And this is when the Harry Potter chess pieces start coming into the game.
They were going to get some orbs, but then it was a monster.
Yeah, or there was one part where, if you remember this elevator where I said like it goes up or something, or like it's way down, and you thought I said like way down or something.
Yeah.
They were like on it, and you had to break them to get the weight off the elevator. But now they actually do come to life. And I was looking for the fragment. If I went the other way, I probably would have ran into a door that was like, you need a fragment or something. But yeah, some of these, like this move is you don't get it in if you're not in Gunslinger and stuff. And Gunslinger can get like better. The charge up is better as well. You can charge up on the natural gun, but the Gunslinger version's better. You can do it like multiple times. Do 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 do.
It's nothing.
It did like multiple
So that one
lock-ons.
was just a regular statue.
Oh, I might have killed him before he came to life.
That's like cowboy games where it's like on Red Dead Redemption when you like you can aim
Yeah.
like at multiple guys and then go.
I think
shoot all
of
three of them.
like Gundam Seed, like the strike just going do 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 like locking on.
No, you see, you didn't have targeting systems in the Wild West. You just had like an awesome gunslinger who could like shoot 3 bandits.
What about the movie like Aliens vs Cowboys, whatever?
I've never seen it before.
How he gets like an alien like
Plants
gun.
vs Zombies. Is it a good movie? I've never seen it before.
It's not terrible, but not anything amazing to go see at the theaters either. Still got heaps of like red orbs after buying like heaps of those. It's just like every time you buy a health item, it like gets more expensive. The next one gets like more expensive. Just because I was doing like the bloody palace like heaps. I get like. Because in this game, like when you start at the start, you gotta like level up all your styles from like 1 to 3. But since I started off like them at level 3, it's good to like level them up in bloody palace.
Did you notice when they do that, the sword breaks?
And you slowly like chip them away.
Yeah. It's pretty good detail for a PlayStation 2 game.
So I don't even think that does much really. Like the rain part added to it, like after you
Isn't
did
everything in this game, it's like there's
all
10 million
yeah,
weapons,
that's the
but there's
thing.
only
Like,
one
look
good
at
one.
that. So this is the new like the weapons that we got from those two good the talking guys, and it's like my favorite attack from them is jump slash. Like this attack, like it's real good. Does heaps of damage and it's like so quickly. It's so quick. You just go. When you're in Sword Master and
Why
do it,
waste
you can do it
time
like on the
using other
ground.
things,
See, look, this is Sword Master like
Yeah, but
attack,
that's what
and
I'm
you can do
saying.
it like in the ear, like just.
But why waste time using other things? Like, why would you? That's the question I pose.
Something's missing.
It's another skull. I've already figured it out.
So I guess that fragment something else. And a new enemy's gonna introduced here. Weird sand coffin guys that like summon like enemies.
It's Gara!
He's got like the pot thing. These ones got the pot ones, but like aren't like sand. They don't shoot sand, and they like spawn things.
Souls instead.
Or they spawn enemies, like all those souls turn into like enemies. So that you want to kill them quickly.
Are they the cause of all this? All the monsters in the world are coming from these guys.
You would think so.
Every level is just starts with these guys going.
They're quite a good enemy to build up your like royal guard, because when they swing, they do like 3 swings. Feel good at.
So they summon things and then they just hit you with the thing as well.
Yeah. That's their defense, I guess. Their main attack is like swing, but then they do that just so that you can't just beat on them, flavor. Because what you want to do is like kill them quickly, or else they will just keep spawning. So you want to zerg them.
Do you ever play these older games and like miss like the bullet time or whatever it is, witch time and stuff? You know, like from those sorts of games, you know how they added that sort of stuff?
Yeah.
Like in other ones? Like Rising and stuff had it as well, didn't it?
Slow down.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know how there's like a timing button where it's like
Yeah,
to dodge?
that
How
was.
all of them have it now?
Vertical Joe was like the first one to like start that. Like,
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, do you play like these older ones and be like, I wish there was a way of like a dodge, like a timing dodge that was like, yeah, nailed it,
Yeah.
nailed it, sort of thing.
It's
You
cool,
play that
but
Transformers one,
like
and it has it as well.
yeah, well, that's because that's just taking the
Yeah,
Bayonetta.
but that's what I mean. But that came from all the others.
So the
didn't it?
fragment activated the elevator that lets me go back down. But yeah, I really like that in Bayonetta where you like dodge and then if you do a good dodge, then it automatically does the slowdown time
But you
thing.
don't have that in this, do you? And that's what I was saying. Like,
Wow,
you miss
there is a slowdown.
4 have it?
There is a slowdown in this game.
did Devil May Cry 4 have one or no?
No,
So it's not really a Devil May Cry thing.
but
It's just every other Devil May Cry.
you might see one of his styles that he gets in this game later on.
Is that where they got the idea or something?
This is the complicated part. So it's like you got to backtrack here, but then it's like, where do I go? I'm having a brain fart of where to go.
You should have asked Lady instead of being like mean to her. Fine then, and walked off. You should have been like, where do I go, Lady?
Secret room or something.
Pick it up.
That's. Did I skip the cut screen or cut scene or something after that? But
It all starts looking the
so
same. to me.
and that's why like I thought it was the fire thing, but you need like the siren tear thing to put out the flame.
I don't even remember that thing. Like, what you just picked up. Where did that come from?
It was where those the guys spawn like all those enemies with the spirit
I didn't remember
enemies.
seeing it.
It came after I defeated them, but maybe I skipped that cut scene.
Why would you skip
I
it?
don't know. Just muscle memory. Or it was just there and we were talking about something.
Take that, rubbish.
Secret or something. Shoot me. I would if I could. I think there is like a option that you can change target, but I don't think I have it on. See, it's not great when you don't have Gunslinger, like that's the most that charges up I think. But when I was in Gunslinger I could charge up and fire multiple of those. So Gunslinger's pretty good when you use it on other weapons. Other guns.
That's why it's called Gunslinger.
But I mean, just as handguns aren't, they don't get much more crazier. And this just you have to break it. And that's where the head thing is that I needed.
Because there was tons of them in there.
Crystal Skull.
Indiana Jones.
Better hop in the fridge.
Quick. The new...
He's attacking in the...
Get him while he's looking at us spawning.
I'm so bad at Royal Guard in videos. Which could make, hopefully, the next fight more hard because the next fight is all about Royal Guard. Like, that's the best way to fight it. So I could be using a lot of my health ups if I can't Royal Guard properly.
Why don't you practice? You're supposed to be the pro at
That's the thing. With 4 and stuff, even like not playing it for years, I could like remember everything just because it's so burnt into my.
You wanted to play it.
I just like free the cutscenes and cool.
It's not a movie, it's a game. Like, they should have just made a movie. I don't care about the movie. Punch.
So one of these guys still alive.
keep spawning things. You just be in this room forever while you just keep
I know.
spawning.
Infinite like style farming.
That's not what people want to see. Gonna die to like these guys.
When they actually do, like, you can stagger them, but when they actually do hit you, they do quite a bit of damage, don't they? I don't get hit by them very often. Just when there was like so many of them, that's when they can actually hit you. None of them dropped health either. I guess I'll end up having to use a health item before I even go.
Just to get to it.
Or I could farm like in the
Just to get to it, you'll have to do it.
over here. I don't know where it's like up a little bit. That jump thing, I don't know, it's not even that useful really.
Why would you farm things when you have like health things to use?
The item will lower my score.
Piece of shit. Fall asleep watching you like farm these things, probably die to the things that you're trying to farm.
Things they keep respawning, so you would be able to. I'm pretty sure they keep respawning. 2 of them gave me a health up. If I didn't get hit, I probably would have been pretty high. But really, if you're playing your first time through, you wouldn't even have this much health anyway. That's what makes playing like these games really hard, like the first time through. Because I wouldn't have like level 3 styles and wouldn't have like all the weapons. You're not even meant to have Devil Trigger yet.
So how would you do it? Is it not meant to be this difficult, like difficulty level or something?
Well, it's just they're, like I said, they're pretty hard games, like playing first time through. Just because you don't have everything that you do if you play like new game. Yeah. It's not impossible, just harder. Like that's the best. That's the best fighting so many of these things, like in Bloody Palace. Like this is the best like attack on them. It's the most damage like quickly because they like start blocking you and they disappear after a certain amount.
These jump hits, they find it hard to dodge.
But when you fight like 3 of them in one like circle like area, and they're like the hard out aura demon versions that just keep going into dong dong, like that's the worst. Like that's like the 2 blitzes and 4, like when you have to fight like 3 of them in the Bloody Palace. That's the hardest like floor. Alright, kid, you did it. Would Harrison Ford call Dante kid?
Having flashbacks to Indiana Jones 4.
Does you know how like Dante calls Nero kid in like
aliens.
in Devil May Cry 4 when he's like older? So
Yes.
did he get it from like Harrison Ford?
Yeah.
Was Harrison Ford Dante's Indiana Jones?
Basically, Devil May Cry is called Indiana Jones in Japan.
So we've made it to the top of the tower.
You finally arrived, Dante.
So
I'll
at
do
the end
cut
of the
screen.
game soon.
I'll do the cut screen for it.
And it started to rain just like in the
Just in
prologue.
Just for the atmosphere, eh? Like to make it even more like.
you showed up.
Close it.
You sure know how to throw a party. No food, no drinks, and the only babe just left.
My sincerest apology, brother. I was so eager to see you, I couldn't concentrate on preparations for the bash.
Whatever. At any rate, it's been a whole year since we last met. How about a kiss from your little brother? Or better yet, how about a kiss from this? So, this is what they call a heartwarming family reunion.
So sweet.
You got that right.
So yes, Virgil battle, and the best way to fight him is like Royal Guard. So it's like after this, like after you, he will use Royal Guard on you, and then like you want to Royal Guard him, and then you can get him in the stagger state, or else he'll do that on you.
Are you gonna lose to him on like 1 HP? Like on your video?
It's pretty.
The bloody palace.
And that was me, like
So
that was the
so-
opposite way,
Are you gonna lose to him on 1 HP?
and then I destroyed him like the next time.
And then what the hell is this demon thing? Why doesn't he do that?
I don't understand. See, look at him. He's like flicking his armor.
You better use a health thing, Dante.
I forget how to.
I don't know how.
It's like such a weird. Wait, did it not? What? I guess that's why we had so many like blood things, because
Yeah,
it didn't
or
remember.
It didn't save it or something.
That's weird.
Is it like a devil trigger item or something? Like a charge of the... Oh no.
Well, the main thing is you've got damage reduction, so you kind of want to save Devil Trigger for when, like, if you mess up Royal Guard like block. That's one thing. There's one way to do it, is just spam it. That's the so slow.
See?
It did come down to Royal.
Told you it would go down to the 1 HP thing.
So the next time I fight him, I'm gonna like ace him with no damage.
Now they have way more fun battle just in a cut screen.
He does that if you try to shoot him.
Bullets don't work on Dominic.
His bullets might though. You gotta use demon stuff on demons to kill them. It's like Dragon vs Dragon.
The power of
But
our
yes, this is like one of the coolest parts of the game.
Father? I don't have a father. I just don't like you, that's all.
And no lady ruining it with her story.
Oh, you lost.
Let me use my hellfight.
That was easy.
Foolish.
might controls everything, and without strength, you cannot protect anything, let alone yourself.
That looks weird just because of how old it is.
It's because the rain makes it all.
And he's gotta do that so he doesn't look like Dante.
Yes.
And that's where the prologue thing ends. But now you'll get to see what the rest happens.
You finally have it.
Yes. Now the spell Sparta cast will be broken.
I read about it in a book. He's dead.
That's one thing. Rebellion was like closed like that.
I see a devil
And that's where, like,
inside you
opens.
has awakened as well.
Wait. We should leave. For the moment, we have all that we need.
Those jackets look.
Want to see me turn Super Saiyan?
We should leave. So they're just there.
See like the similarities with like Nero's awakening.
Get him, Dante. Why is he just
Like that's why 4's cool, just because they make it similar to like Dante's like awakening. Just that stepping part
It's
was
cool
like
because they just stole it from another game. It's because they're like the people that made 4 are like, it was real cool in 3 when he did this, so they want to do their own one of it.
that scene could be so better if they did it like how it was like meant to be.
What do you mean?
Or like I'll talk about it in the next mission. Stay tuned for that.
Because now you got to see your score. Back you got back to the.
Nice.
It's always B's now.
Not the bees.
Because you didn't even have to use like very many items. Like you
Yeah.
had that one health item, eh? That one, even though it was only one, it was
just
it
enough.
was what you needed. Sort of thing. If you didn't have that, you might not have been as successful. So thank goodness for the one health item.
Yeah.